lady.
Damn, man, do I have to spell it out or am I make it plain? Okay, but listen up. I'm gonna break it down. Let it be broke, motherfucker. Can you dig it? Duh.
Peace. This is Brother Hot Tim coming at you live and direct. Brother Hot Tim coming at you live and direct. Hey, it's a great day today. And we are coming at you live. Direct. This is Gye-Nyame Journey Radio. It's a horrible delay. I am your host, Brother Hot Tim, and this is a Heart of a Simple production. You hear that delay? It's a horribly long delay. When we strive to blow up your old paradigm. We're going to try to deal with this delay. So I want to get the news out while I can. You know what I'm saying? Because you know we already got the show tonight. We got we got Trouble Quote going down. So any crying or anything you hear in the background, let it go. That's my daughter. She don't want to do her homework. It's going down here at Gye-Nyame, yo. But hey, so now let's go through the news real quick. I'm gonna make this show as quick as possible. For all those that want to join the show, feel free to hit me up at 556-4535. I'm about to pull that up right now. That's the one thing that I forgot. It's kind of strange. You know what I'm saying? I'm working with this new system, and this computer is extremely slow. I don't know whether it's because it's just an older model or if it's the software, but things are still kind of lining up. Still trying to work it out. I just did an update today, so bear with me. So now you'll hear it. There's a horrible delay on both my machines. I don't know what's going on. Alright, but now, what I'm going to do is we need to go and make sure we pay these bills. Y'all hear the ringing in the background? Hopefully y'all hear that ringing in the background. Alright, just letting you know that
you're the first participant on hold.
So I'd like to welcome anybody that wants to join the conversation. I want to welcome anybody that want to join the conversation. I'd like to thank you for tuning in. But before we go to that, I need to do my commercial break and salute one of my sponsors. . 'Cause I 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 'c
The word is spreading. More and more people are switching to Ambit Energy.
Well, one of my neighbors switched, and then I switched. Now the whole neighborhood has Ambit.
Who doesn't want to save money?
The word is spreading. Switching to Ambit Energy is rewarding in more ways than one.
I signed up and got a travel reward. That's nice.
Oh, I get to save on energy and on travel?
There's a cruise for two out there just a few thousand kilowatts away. I can almost smell the sunscreen.
The word is spreading. Ambit Energy even lets you earn free energy.
When I get 15 friends to switch, I get free energy. I have 15 friends. At least I think I do.
Hey, I'd be telling people to switch to Ambit anyway.
If you'd like to switch to Ambit Energy, listen to the following contact information closely. Then spread the word.
All right, those that want to help us out and share and save money on your energy bill, hit us up at Gye-Nyame.myambit.com, or you can hit us up at Gye-Nyame.energy526.com. All right. Also, you can hit me up at HATIM, HA2TIM at Gye-Nyame.com, or just call 614-594-9422, and we'll be able to hook you up. Now, we also will be able to offer within the Central Ohio area gas as well as electric. Now, right now, our cost is real low, but what's really interesting to me is that most people don't even care how much they're paying until a black man walk up to them and be like, hey, who's your energy company, right? There's no way I could rob you because you still pay the same way that you've been paying before, except that I am your energy provider, not me, Ambit, or Gye-Nyame Journey Energy. So make sure that you follow us, like us on Facebook, Gye-Nyame Journey Energy, all right? Facebook.com/Gye-Nyame Journey Energy, all right? Also, for those of you that are hustlers, but you don't want to hustle this, but you got 15 friends. If you get 15 friends to come on with you, you get your energy, the energy portion of your bill, whether it's gas or electric, whichever one you got 15 people in, you get that free. And I know everybody want to save money. Not only do you want to save money, but what if you can save money and help people? Because right now, what you're paying out right now helps nobody but AEP and they board. Why not help an organization that's trying to help you and yours? All right, this is Brother Tim. I'd like to thank you once again for tuning in to Gye-Nyame Journey. But here we go. Getting ready for the news. Getting ready for the news. You hear how slow that's going? It is a horrible lag, but I need to hurry up and get done so I can get up out of here and get ready for my next show. That's Canon by DJ Kid Magic Rock. Right? Check that out. You know, I gotta have my background music because this is my freestyle. I don't know what's going on with it today. That is a horrible lag. Hopefully y'all can still hear me. My voice don't sound like this. Into the news. Let's jump into the news. Those that want to join, remember, hit me up at 614-556-4535. Once again, that is 614-556-4535. And now, guess what? My other computer has slowed down. So, I don't know what's going on. But it's all good. You know, we're going to still keep it moving. I had a black backup plan. I said a backup plan, but it's more of a backup plan. So here we go. Now, of course, you know, you're listening to an empire of our own. You know what I'm saying? Feel free to call in. I want to make sure everybody know that you can call in. This is a discussion news show, and it's for you. So I want to make sure that we cover the news that you want to cover. If you got some things that you want to talk about, feel free to hit me up and let me know what that is, alright? So now, let's go on and see where I can go with this. Alright, the computer's still moving slow, so now I'm going to go back here. Alright, so, in the news. This is posted on my timeline for those that's interested in knowing when I'm getting the news. I'm posting things to my timeline, so feel free to go to Gye-Nyame Journey, like Gye-Nyame Journey on Facebook, or you can follow us at Gye-Nyame Radio. I'll be posting up the same thing on there as well. So here you go. Mouse sperm made in the lab. Technique may help with male infertility. Now, I don't know about you, right? But it's bad enough we eating GMO foods, right? GMO foods. Now they want to give us GMO sperm, genetically modified sperm. I don't know. I don't know how safe I feel about that. But right now, they're making sperm in the laboratory. Let's look at this a little bit. Let's just check this out a little bit, because this is going to be interesting. Alright, my computer froze on the other end, but you still call in. Alright, mouse sperm made in lab. So now, next thing you know, we're going to have, I don't even know what you call that. I mean, is it an artificial baby? Baby is made with artificial sperm. Matter of fact, check this out. What if the baby is made with artificial sperm and they fertilize the egg in a petri dish and then put the egg in the woman? What is that considered? Somebody hit me up, let me know. 614-556-4535. You know, this is where we strive to blow up those old paradigms. You know what I'm saying? What do you call a baby that is made by artificially made sperm from an egg from another person that is fertilized and then implanted into a woman that is carrying the baby for another couple? What is that called? Somebody help me. Help me. Alright, New York. I'm coming from the Tuscan.com, Arizona, right? Scientists have produced rudimentary mouse sperm from stem cells in a laboratory, a step that may lead to treatment for infertile men. The technique pans out in people. Doctors might someday be able to turn skin cells from a man into sperm that can pass along the DNA to his offspring. I don't know if I'm excited. I'm not excited about that. I'm not excited about that. I mean, but to each his own. Hey, you know, y'all got the mice that's willing to participate with it, and the men that's down with it. Hey, do y'all do you? But I don't know how I feel about that. You know what I'm saying? I really don't. But hey, let me know how you feel about it. 614-556-4535. All right, let's go on back. News. Once I get 2 computers up here, everything will be going nice. Alright. Need to make this announcement. If you let me know, also share news you want me to cover. I will, you know what I'm saying? So you can send me news. Some of y'all have the ability to post on my timeline, or just send me a link. Let me know that you want me to talk about this on the show, because I don't know how often I'm going to do this show, because I wake up early in the morning to curate for the show, start getting ready for the show. Then I go to work and I think about other some of the issues that's going to be popping up. All right, y'all know I'm eclectic, so here goes some news. I got an article on the timeline talking about how to declutter Gmail even more by hiding unwanted images. You know what I'm saying? So those of you that's using Gmail and you want to declutter your mailbox, we got a way on the journey, so go check it out. All right. We got 3 ways to rid your life of toxic relationships. Let's go and look at that real quick. So, my computer's still freezing up on us. I don't know what's going on. Hopefully, those that want to call in, you can call in. I don't know if anybody called in yet, but if so, introduce yourself, because I can't hear you. All right. I'm about to shut that off and go to my phone. Alright, Pick the Brain. This is an article from Pick the Brain. Go yourself. Look pretty good. I might go on and follow. Alright. We spend our lives moving from one experience to another, and along the way we build relationships. And most of these relationships are positive. We enjoy one another's company and enrich each other's lives. But sometimes we get stuck in bad situations, like a storm with no end. Relationship erodes our self-confidence and sense of well-being. Oftentimes, we don't even realize it's happening until it's seemingly too late. But the reality is, it's never too late to rid yourself or rid your life of toxic relationship. 1, identify the culprit. Alright? 2, have a conversation. Talk about it. 3, that's dope. 3, break free. Alright, so now going back, you come in and check the article. It's on Gye-Nyame's timeline. So come and check it out. You know what I'm saying? Good information, right? But also I want y'all to realize another relationship, because a lot of times we only think about the relationships with people. Some of us have very bad spiritual relationships, and sometimes we may need to break those. And I'm not just talking about with people. Some of us are involved in spiritual traditions that are not productive, that are toxic, that are draining us. And those same 3 steps you use to break yourself free. You know what I'm saying? So, but hey, I won't go into, you know, some of that's my personal stuff. Hopefully, if what I said, if it helped you, good. If not, keep it moving, right? All right. Let's move on. Give that one a thumbs up. If you like to give a thumbs up. If you have, tell me about some of the relationships that you didn't have. You know what I'm saying? Some types of relationships in your life at this point in time or in the past. How did you break away? You know what I'm saying? Because you never know how your words may help somebody. 614-556-4535. Remember, this is Gye-Nyame Journey Radio. Hold on. It's a lag. Man. I am your brother, Tim, and this is a Heart of a Simple production. Lag. There we go. But we strive to blow up those old paradigms. Scary, ain't it? Scary. I mean, it's moving so slow, it's scary, right? But hey, I don't know. Maybe time is slowing down, and Brother Tim is in a time work, and I'm speeding up, and the rest of the world is slowing down. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? For those of you out there smoking that weed, right? It ain't the weed. It's actually the internet moving slow. All right, now this is one that I want to really talk about. Hot news. They no longer call it divide and conquer. It is now described as rigid and strict categorization. I want y'all to listen to this very closely, right? One of the major things that happened to us as a people, as well as our black folks, as well as Native Americans, y'all need to always listen to this. It's called divide and conquer, right? And I'm starting to figure out this political correctness piece, because it stops people from saying what's really on their mind. And when people don't really say what's on their mind, it's hard for you to really figure out or detect what they are thinking. I mean, because those people that are already sneaky, right? They're already not saying things, but now they can't say things, right? It's even harder for them to slip up, because now they got to think about everything they're saying. But back in the day, the way that Europeans used to conquer everybody would be to place groups against each other. It's called divide and conquer, right? So now, the article that I picked up is called "Don't Call Me African: Black America's Identity Crisis." Now, we're going back through this. I want you to think about this, because we already been through this, right? First it was Negro, right? Well, first y'all know what they call it, right? Then it was Negro. Then it was black. Then it was Afro-American. Then it was African-American. Now it's African and American, right? You know what I'm saying? So now, don't call me African. Black America's identity crisis. I want y'all to listen to this. The current trend placing members of Black America everywhere seems to be suggesting a deviation from. Oh, you want to say hi? Yeah. You know my daughters are in love with the mic. Come on, Sasha. Come say hi. Oh, come on, Gina. Come on. Let Sasha go first. Go on, say what's up, Sasha.
What's up?
So we doing the news.
We doing the news.
We're building an empire of our own.
We're building an empire of our own.
That's right. Thank you, baby. All right, come on, Gigi. Tell them what's up.
What's up?
What's your name?
My name is Gigi.
How old are you, Miss Gigi?
5.
All right, you working on your spelling test?
Yes.
Yes or no? You getting ready for your spelling test? Yes.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Here go the test in front of the whole, or everybody that's listening. All right. I need a drum roll. Oh, I can't get to my thing because my computer was slow. Spell the word lip.
L
go. She signed it out. Great job, G. Now you need to go practice about, because I think about is on there. So you need to go and do your tracing. All right. So now back to business, right? Remember, divide and conquer, right? That's the new trick, is to get us to think that I mean, actually, this is the old trick, but it's new now. They want us to start thinking that it was our idea, right? Don't call me African. We already got all these splinters in our community. We don't know exactly where we came from. We don't know what group to click up with, right? And now we're getting back to the point of, look, all right, we fought to make sure that we was connected to Africa. Now, according to the media, this is why I keep on saying it's important to build an empire of our own. According to the media, African Americans are talking about, hey, don't call me African. What? My computer shut down on me. Don't call me African, right? So what that mean for my children? My children, their mother's from Africa. I'm from America. So what are my children? All right, but hey, but this is the foolishness that's going on here, right? They black, they got nappy hair, they look like they just came from the continent. Now they telling people don't call me African, but this is part of the brain. This is what my brother Allende would call that brainwash, right? That brainwash, right? That new brainwash. Y'all need to watch out for this. All right, here we go. So, according to a 1989 New York Times article written by journalist Isabel Wilkerson, what was once seen as an empowering and liberating term advocated by the Reverend Jesse Jackson and black academics to describe a population who throughout history has seen more name changes than any other, is now seen as an inaccurate description for encompassing the true essence of the black experience. I have to pause. I'm doing a dramatic pause for y'all. I'm about to blow up this paradigm. Brother, I tell me, where the bomb at? You know it's delayed. Y'all got to understand. I'm about to blow up this paradigm because this is ridiculous, man. This is one of the reasons I had to come out with the news show, because, some of the stuff that is going on is just blatantly ridiculous and disrespectful, right? African is not accurate enough of a description to encompass the true essence of the black experience. Now, unless we're going to change the name of the continent, I want to, you know what I'm saying? I will agree if we change the name of the continent. If we go back and we find in time the original name of the continent, yeah, we need to go and take Africa off of calling ourselves African Americans or even Africans or whatever. But we need to make sure that that is a collective move, right? So now the argument suggests that the desire for less ambiguous labels than black or American comes from the desire to include all members of the African diaspora by simply respecting their claim to the title African. It would seem erroneous to suggest, according to commentary by John H. McWhirter on the difference between black and African American identity, that a group of people who have lived in North America for over 400 years versus people who actually immigrate from Africa should be given the same descriptive label. The reason stems from a belief that there are only echoes of African in modern day black America. Several articles can be found across the internet quoting modern members of the black community asserting his belief. Disbelief. One journalist, Saeed Muhammad, wrote, "Using the term African American feels like using kente cloth made in China, trying desperately to authenticate myself." Another dramatic pause. I'm sorry, that kind of threw me off. McWhirter also commented in his article, "The living descendants of slaves in America neither knew their African ancestors nor even have elder relatives who knew them." Remarks like, "We respect our African heritage, but that term is not really us. And Africa was a long time ago. Are we always going to be tethered to Africa?" Question. European Americans, Irish Americans, Polish Americans, English Americans, Welsh Americans have ancestors or have been here, some have been here and don't know nobody in Europe, but they're able to claim Europe. But African people have been so disconnected from Africa that we shouldn't call ourselves that. We should just be a group named after a color. The reason that the concept of African American came up was that they was trying to connect us to a land outside of here, even deeper in color, because all people are named after the land from which they come. So they was trying to give us connection, and because we didn't know whether we was from Senegal, whether we was from Ghana, or whether we was from Nigeria or Niger or Congo, because we didn't know where we was from, we chose African as a blanket statement to connect us, right? But this that brainwash, right? Because now in a minute, people gonna be wanting just to call themselves, they might even say black don't adequately describe us, because we're not actually black, we're brown. So now we're gonna be arguing with the Hispanic people about who the real brown people, right? Come on, man. I'm moving on from this. Because this right here is that brainwash. This is that divide and conquer. You know what I'm saying? Listen, black folks, embrace who we are. Embrace our roots. You know what I'm saying? Yes, America vibrates in our soul, and in a sense, we are America, right? But we always have to address where we are from. It makes no sense to exist and not have a place of origin. All people connect back to their place of origin but us. For some reason we think that we don't need to connect back to our place of origin, but I would argue that one of the reasons that we can see our community, which really don't exist, deteriorating or we watch it deteriorate, is because we have not striven, or we have not been connected back to where we come from. That's my argument, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, like I said, it is what it is. But yo, beware of that foolishness. Those that want to join the conversation, I'm putting the lines back up. Hit me up at 614-556-4535. Once again, that's 614-556-4535. I'm waiting for your call. I know most of y'all won't call, but that's cool. You know, hey, but I appreciate those of you that's listening, right? Oh, also, I want to make sure that y'all know y'all can go and support us on Patreon. Those that might not want to do the energy piece, and you don't want us to save you money on your energy, you know, I mean, you like spending money with AEP or Columbia Gas, I can dig it. I understand, right? You know what I'm saying? But you want to support the journey, right? You can hit us up at patreon.com/GNJ. Just that simple. GNJ. Check us out, see what we're doing. Check out the podcast, check out the news, check out the things that we're putting up in. You know what I'm saying? You also go to our blog, you can purchase books. Gye-Nyame.com. Alright. So for some reason my lines are not up, but if you call, I will receive a call and we will immediately pull you up on the line. Alright. Alright, Oscars ratings 2016, African American viewers, stay tuned despite the call to the boycott, yo. I didn't watch it. I usually never watch the Oscars. I mean, it seemed kind of boring to me and kind of over the top. You know what I'm saying? So I don't watch it. You know what I'm saying? Despite calls for a boycott for some of the biggest African American film stars and a nationwide TV tune-out organized by Reverend Al Sharpton, the 2016 Oscars did not see a significant decrease in African American. According to the data from Nielsen, the Oscar telescope. Who does these Nielsen? Anybody out there that has been served by Nielsen, or you even have that device that they use to monitor this stuff in your house, hit me up. Let me know. 614-556-4535. Okay? Please, I want to meet somebody that Nielsen is getting in contact with, right? Alright. So let's keep it moving. According to the data from Nielsen, the Oscar telecast on Sunday on ABC averaged 3,221,000 African American viewers, down only slightly from 2015 Academy Awards, which averaged 3,293,000. Oh, wow. Perhaps it was the draw host Chris Rock. Those of you that watched it, can you let us know the journey why you watched it? You know, hit the timeline. Let us know. I'm on that. I'm interested, and you know, because I'm not really into the Oscars, so I didn't watch it anyway. I wasn't really concerned about it, you know. And I knew I would. Anything that happened major on there, you can catch it on YouTube. So, you know what I'm saying? It's really no need to watch anything. You know what I'm saying? I can just YouTube it. All right. So here goes something that I found earlier this week. Mark Zuckerberg scores employees for scratching out Black Lives Matter. So, you know, you got foolishness even up in Facebook. You know what I'm saying? That, you know, so, you know, I'm not surprised. Neither should you be. Alright? Alright, understanding Clinton's popularity with black voters. Now, because we know that last night was Super Tuesday. Our girl, the Pimpin' Clinton, so we needed the Pimpin' Clinton clan. You know what I'm saying? She took it over and won. But a couple of things I want to cover on this, and then I'm gonna shut the show down. Shut the show down. Tavis Smiley did an article today that I wanted to share with y'all. Those that have access to the internet, look up Tavis Smiley. Type in news. We'll type in Tavis Smiley. Wait for the Google to pop up. Click news. Actually, click news. It says Tavis Smiley. Black America can get on the Trump train. I want you to check it out now. You know, Tavis ain't no slouch. You know what I'm saying? As far as his insight, being able to analyze situations, and one of the things that Mr. Trump may have going for him is the fact that black people are tired of being. Well, I can speak for myself. I'm tired of the Democratic Party automatically thinking that I owe them my vote. You know what I'm saying? So they don't have to do anything. They don't get my vote regardless. You know what I'm saying? And I think the black constituency, in some form or fashion, needs to agree that come to us need to deliver something to us. I'm gonna say that again. My vote is not free. My vote comes with a price. You know what I'm saying? As all black people's votes, as all Americans' votes should come. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of being one of the only groups in America. I'm sorry, I know y'all can't hear that, but it's bothering me. The news came on, and
Mommy, why you hang that up?
Alright, so everything we do need to come with a price. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody else is getting paid for their votes. Everybody else is getting business. Everybody else is getting job opportunities. I'm understanding that black unemployment is like at 58%. You know what I'm saying? That means if I lose my job tomorrow, there is maybe a little bit under a chance, 6 out of 10 chances that I'll be unemployed, or better yet, 4 out of 10 that I will get a job. You know what I'm saying? Out of every 10 places I go to get a job, there's a possibility that only 4 of them may hire me. You know what I'm saying? So, as black people, we got to start making sure that people don't take our votes for granted. And we got to start having these discussions with our families. You know what I'm saying? Those people that's automatically running out here supporting Hillary Clinton, you know, because Bill is supposedly the first black president. when Bill Clinton locked up more of me, more people that look like us, look like those, most of you that's on the journey, Bill Clinton done locked up more of us than any other president in history. Right? You know what I'm saying? Or am I lying about that? Right?
Dad has to sip on there.
Go ahead, spell sip.
S-K-I-A.
Wow. I'm very upset that you said the words you wanted to spell and got up and spelled it wrong. Sit down, baby.
What?
Let my eyes speak for you. Some of y'all new parents don't even learn this. My eyes are speaking to you right now.
Hey, go over there. Sit down here.
Alright, so back to the piece. Black folks, we have to start making sure that our votes really count. Make sure that people know that our votes aren't free and can't be taken for granted. Right? You know what I'm saying? And we need politicians in there that understand that as a black community, we have to begin. They have to set policies in place to help us create, to help us make it easier for us to create businesses in our community and run our community. Because when we rise, you know what I'm saying, we are the tide, we are the ocean. When black folks rise in America, everybody rises in America. That's what I want. That's what I don't think. I don't think a lot of people understand that, right? We are the barometer of this country. We are the heart and soul of this country. When black folks rise, everybody rise. Give us some money, we putting it right back in the economy. We already showed it. Alright, so also I wanted to talk about the group of black students that was put out of the Donald Trump. They were put out of the Donald Trump rally. Let's see if we can do some footage from there. Give me a second. Let's see if we can find that. I'm going to be posting that up on my timeline. Let's try this one right here. We can read a little bit of that and then we move on. Alright. No, I don't want that one. So, basically the story goes, out of a Donald Trump rally. It's kind of heart-wrenching, man. It's kind of sad, you know. It's like, wow. All right, here we go. I can't hear it. I apologize. I thought I had my system all down. My system ain't down at all, right? I'm trying to get it together. Hold on. Alright, well, I'll just read a little bit. I'm going to read it. I'm sorry I can't put it on live like I wanted to. But here we go. A group of 30 students were removed from a Donald Trump rally. Where you at? Come on out. Alright, I'm looking at CNN, but I don't want to do CNN's piece. I want to go to somebody else's piece. You know, I like underground sites. I'm sorry. Alright, hold on. Let's see. I might got something for y'all. Hold on. Alright, here we go. About 30 black students were escorted out of Donald Trump's rally in Valdosta, Georgia. Alright.
I think we got kicked out because we're a group of black.
Gentlemen, behold, Olivia Munn with a samurai sword.
Anyway, so we got the students that got kicked out of the Trump rally.
Yep, the clear skin people. Proactive Shave Club. You get the razor.
And of course, they're going to play this up. Now, hopefully, Donald Trump is smart enough to kind of outsmart them with all this stuff that's coming up with racism. But I don't think so. I don't think Trump is going to be able to do it
right here.
that quick.
Proactive Shave Club. Get in.
People think he that quick, but I don't think he that quick. That's just me.
Black people, and like I guess people, what's going on in America, they're afraid we're going to say something or do something, but we just really want to watch the rally and to get. We're a group of black people. It's really crazy. It shows you how racist our own school is, that we can't even go to our own school complex.
Basically, we came to the rally today just to make a statement with our attire. We came in quiet. We weren't starting any trouble. We weren't saying anything. We just came in together as a group to see what the presidential candidate has to offer to not only our campus, but to the community as well as our country.
Okay, but here's one.
Alright, so as you saw, we had the Foolishness Brigade on. Well, I ain't gonna call it Foolishness Brigade, but we had individuals that was holding people back, putting them out, kicking them out because they were black. Now, like I said, you know, there's always two sides to every story. So, but you know what I'm majorly concerned about is the fact that these young people were removed, but there was no reports of them doing anything disruptive. There was no reports of them disrespecting the rally. Now, check this out. I want y'all to think about this. And I'm not really a big conspiracy theorist, but in the last couple of weeks, well, not even the last couple of weeks, last couple of days, they've really been playing up this racial card with Donald Trump. Not saying that Donald Trump is not a racist. Not saying that Donald Trump may not have nothing to do with this. But you don't find this strange that he is really challenging, because I'm not a Trump man, don't get me wrong, but he's challenging the status quo. Literally. He's challenging the status quo. And he's challenging the status quo, and all of a sudden, he has been bombarded with, right, you know what I'm saying? He's winning the race right before Super Tuesday. All of a sudden, David Duke come out and says, hey, I'm in support of Donald Trump. And you got all these racists coming out talking about, I'm in support of Donald Trump. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's like, I mean, who cares? I mean, really, think about this. If you really want Donald Trump to win, and you know that that a lot of the country either openly dislikes you or will distance themselves from you as a group, why would you come out and openly support the person that you want to win? The best thing that a racist can do is to lie in the shadows and let the individuals that you want to win. You don't come out as a Ku Klux Klan and support a candidate. I mean, and you wear hoods to protect your identity. You're a secret organization. So why are you coming out and telling people who you supporting? This shit sound like a setup. You know what I'm saying? I don't even like, Donald, and you know, I could take Donald Trump or I could leave him, because I honestly believe all these politicians are full of shit, right? You know what I'm saying? We need new parties. We need new approaches to government. But the point that I'm trying to make is this. In the last few days, Donald Trump all of a sudden got all these racist crackers coming out of the woodwork. And my question is, why? I mean, his message, and really, I want y'all to be honest. Be honest. How different is Donald Trump's message from a right-wing Republican? He's in the Republican Party. How different is it? So if the white supremacists is coming out saying they're supporting Donald Trump, and his policies sound a lot like Mitt Romney's, what the hell is that saying? Right? So my point is, I mean, whether we get Hillary or we get Donald Trump or some other fake politician come out of the woodwork, which is liable to happen, right? It don't make no difference, because as long as we got the same people piloting the ship, we are headed towards destruction. And I'm not talking about the destruction that they talk about in scriptures and stuff. I'm talking about the ruin of this country, man. We got fools running the ship. We got liars that we all agree are liars trying to run the ship. It's time for change, people. All right, but now let me move on. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to go off on that. All right, but let's go back to Mr. Tavis real quick. I'm sorry, but he's saying that Hillary shouldn't get comfortable. Hillary shouldn't get comfortable because the black vote is not guaranteed. Alright, I'm going to start from another paragraph. He says, personally, I've never thought Obama. Alright, boom, 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 boom. This is actually my man Tavis Smiley reading. Clinton has already been endorsed by most members of Congressional Black Caucus, surprise, surprise, many big city black mayors, surprise, surprise, and other notable black elected officials from California to the Carolinas. Additionally, she is also getting not so subtle signs of support from Obama, the Obama White House, insiders, and a few shout-outs from President Obama himself. Let's skip that. Personally, I never thought Obama would wait that long, but hold on, we're going to skip that. Nonetheless, the conventional wisdom is that black voters have forgiven the Clintons for their attempt to diminish Obama's 2008. Now, I want you to think about this. We got a man and his wife who has a record of incarcerating large amounts of black people, right? Who basically kind of dismissed Obama, the first quote-unquote black president, in their 2008 campaign. But let me finish. And this time around, they've got Hillary's back, so now it's Obama's turn to go back. But let's go. I want to read down into the fat of what he's saying. I talked privately with some Trumps. Finally, okay, I don't want to read all this. But basically what he's saying is that they don't need to take the black vote for granted because black folks may be looking for something different. They may take the vote elsewhere. And then in the long run, we don't even know what negotiation tactics or promises Mr. Trump may come out of the closet with if he is the Republican candidate. Alright? So, I'm going to go and I'm going to check the timeline. I'd like to thank everybody for listening. Oh, there is a nice video that I have on the timeline about Boko Haram. And the question that is asked is why Boko Haram has been declared more deadly than ISIS, but why isn't America applying the same amount of force in fighting Boko Haram as they are fighting ISIS, right? Because ISIS is threatening Europe, and Boko Haram is mainly in West Africa, right? So West African lives, of course, is not as important as European lives, and since African Americans in America no longer call themselves African, who gives a damn about Africa except for the diamonds and the gold and the platinum and the other elements that we use to decorate ourselves and to power our equipment. Alright? So, hey, this is Brother Hatim, and this has been session number 3 of A Nation of Our Own. My fault. Of an empire of our own. Alright? So, I want to thank you for listening. And I see some of y'all tonight when I air tribal quotes. Alright? With that, I'm saying peace.
Mr. Deity.
Damn, man, do I have to spell it out or am I make it plain? Okay, but listen up. I'm gonna break it down. Let it be broke, motherfucker. Can you dig it? Duh.